What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another tutorial. Today we'll talk about Floor General badge. Not the best playmaking badge, but it has its own upsides. So in this video, we'll talk about how the badge works and how it really boosts our ratings. And at the end of the video, I'll help you decide if you need this badge or not. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with the badge description. It gives offensive attributes boost to teammates when on the floor. Also, at the Hall of Fame level, can see teammates' potential shot percentage while on the offense. So it's pretty clear that it boosts your teammates, but the question is, by how much and when? So I did these first tests. We'll have a look at these stats here right at the corner. But first, we need to know if this one really updates itself when we receive a boost. To prove that, let's put Joel Embiid's 3-point rating right at the edge of B+. So when we receive a boost, it should turn into an A- if that really updates. And after all those, it didn't update, so I need to find another way to test it. So I tried these tests. I put Hall of Fame Floor General badge to Russ and Harden, then we take note of these stats. So with Harden on the floor with Hall of Fame Floor General, Russ had 48% make on that spot. But when I took off Harden, replaced him with a player that doesn't have Floor General badge, it dropped to 42% on the exact same spot. So with this one, Floor General boosts the percentage to 6%. So if you're wondering what these numbers are, these are the rough percentage that a particular player can make a shot on that spot. In relation to the position of your defender, as you can see here, as you get close to your defender, your percentage will drop. This is just one variable to consider when making a shot. You still have your shot meter and some other stuff. Here's some other info about the numbers. The percentage remains the same with or without the ball. Just like in this one, percentage remains the same, it doesn't matter if you have the ball or not. Another one, coldness or takeovers affects this percentage. As you can see here, before it was 58 on the exact same spot, but since Luka was cold, it dropped to 55. Another one, your current stamina affects the percentage as well. With this one, as the stamina recovers, your percentage increased. Another one, if you have two players with Floor General badge, it won't stack. As you can see here, with two players with Hall of Fame Floor General badge, Kristaps have 56, but when I remove one of them, it remains 56, so it doesn't stack. Now, going back to the testing, in here Harden had 58 because Westbrook have Hall of Fame Floor General, but when we take off Westbrook, it dropped to 56. So the boost was only 2 compared to Westbrook's 6. So you might wonder why there's still some percentage popping out without Westbrook. It's because Harden have the badge as well, but it doesn't boost himself. Another one, I put Hall of Fame on Luka and Bronson. For Luka, he got 58 with Bronson on the floor, but when we removed Bronson, it dropped to 53. So with these 3 testings, I figured maybe the higher your 3-point rating is, the lower the boost you can have, just like on some other badges. And to justify that observation more, I tried with Boban. So Boban had 14 with the badge and dropped to 7 without the badge. That kinda justified the case. So we got 7 for Boban, 6 for Westbrook, 5 for Luka, and 2 for Harden. So yeah, the lower the rating, the higher the boost you get. Now for the last part, does your build need this badge? So with this one, it's either you get it on Hall of Fame or not at all. I think the best thing about this one is the shot percentage. So if you're not having it, then just forget about it. So what I recommend is, if you're a pure play and you're really a pure point guard, and you don't really score that much and you just want to share the ball, it's worth having it, especially if you play online. You'll play with different players every now and then, so it's good to have it. But if it's not the case, then just don't get it. You don't want to waste 4 badge upgrades and not utilize it at all. So that's it for this tutorial. If you liked the video, please click that like button and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other videos. I got lots of badge testings, builds, dribblings, and some other in-game tutorials, and many more tutorials are coming, so subscribe to tune in for these videos, and happy gaming, guys!